If you can win the first 30 minutes of your day, you can win your entire day. That's not just a catchy phrase, it's a lifestyle. You don't need 3 hours of rituals. You just need to own those first 30 minutes. Not tomorrow, today, and then there's you. You've got a decision to make. You can either be like them, reactive, sluggish, running behind, or you can take control. Decide that today. These next 30 minutes are yours. Because when you do, something powerful happens. You flip the switch. You shift from passive to purposeful, from tired to driven, from average to unbreakable. The moment your eyes open, you've already been given a gift, another chance. Another 24 hours to chase your goals, to become better, stronger, sharper. No texts, no emails, no chaos. It's quiet. And in that quiet, you can build yourself. But here's the truth. How you start will determine how you finish. They don't reach for the phone and drown in distractions. 30 minutes isn't a limitation, it's a launch pad. They rise with intention. They move their bodies, they fuel their minds, and they command their thoughts. And most people lose the day before it even begins, simply because they waste the first 30 minutes. You don't need a perfect morning routine. Right now, someone is waking up tired, unmotivated, hitting snooze for the third time, already giving up before the day has even begun. Do you know why mornings matter so much? Because in those early moments, the world hasn't gotten to you yet. The greatest leaders, the most successful athletes, world changers, they don't just stumble into excellence, they build it, one morning at a time. So what do winners do with those first 30 minutes? They don't scroll. Let me tell you something. Empires are built in moments like this. Habits are born in the silence before sunrise. Legacies are carved out when nobody's watching. Every time you push through the resistance, every time you get up when you don't feel like it, every time you say, I don't need comfort, I need progress, you can keep a promise to yourself. You can rise with purpose. You can be better than yesterday. Because mindset is everything. Instead of saying, I'm tired, say, I'm ready. Instead of, I can't, say, let's go. Instead of, one more minute, say, this is my moment. You've got to realize motivation doesn't always show up on its own. You create it. So if you want to transform your life, stop looking at the clock and start owning the moment. Use it to train, to journal, to pray, to visualize, to review your goals. Whatever fuels your fire, do that. But don't just exist in those 30 minutes. Dominate them. Because if you can train your mind to win the morning, your mind will train you to win your life. This isn't about waking up early just to brag about it. It's about building discipline. And discipline is the real power. You see, motivation comes and goes, but discipline, that stays. And it starts small, one morning. Unrecognizable, focused, fierce on another level. One decision. One 30-minute win. You think it's not a big deal? It takes showing up. Even when it's hard, even when no one's clapping, even when there's no immediate reward, you not just setting the tone for the day, you proving to yourself that you can. And once you start winning the morning, you realize something. This isn't just about motivation anymore. It's about identity. You not just someone who wants to be successful, you someone who is successful because you act like it before the world even wakes up. Winners don't hope for a good day, they create it. They don't react to life, they lead it. They don't leave their goals to chance, they chase them relentlessly. So take a moment right now and ask yourself, how did you start your morning? Don't wait for motivation to find you. Did you rise with fire? With focus? With hunger? Or did you give your power away before you even got out of bed? Because here's the raw truth. Every time you hit snooze, you're snoozing on your potential. Every time you delay, you're delaying your progress. And every time you choose comfort over growth, you're building a weaker version of yourself. But the good news? You're one decision away, always. One morning away from a breakthrough. One 30-minute reset away from changing your mindset. One choice away from being unstoppable. If you keep stacking wins every day for 30 minutes, do you know where you'll be in a year? Because while the world was sleeping, you were building. While others were wasting time, you were sharpening your sword. And while they were hoping for success, you were becoming it. It doesn't take magic, it takes movement, it takes meaning. Because you're not here for easy, you're here for impact. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't look for reasons to stay in bed. Look for reasons to rise. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, I don't need motivation. I am the motivation. And then act like it. Move, read, meditate, plan, breathe, push, do what most people won't. So you can live how most people can't. If you want to change your life, don't wait for some perfect Monday. Don't wait for January. Take the next 30 minutes and start becoming. Win your morning, because if you win the morning, you win the war.